Hello and welcome guys. This is Amit Rai and I will be teaching you HTML5 web development process. First of all, before we begin HTML5 web development, let me tell you that you will be needing a few things to install before you can run an HTML document on your PC or desktop, whatever it is. The first thing I will recommend all you guys is to download a local server, and one of the free servers available over the internet is XAMPP, and I will be using XAMPP on my PC, on my Windows 10 PC, so that I can show you examples of HTML documents which will be helping you in learning process. After downloading and installing the XAMPP web server, the panel will look like this. XAMPP Control Panel 3.2.1. This is the version I will be using. It might be possible that you will be using a different version, but it will look similar to this, and there will nothing extra you need to do for this tutorial. As you can see, I already started Apache server, which is necessary so that you can access the IP address, the local IP address of your machine on a web browser. So let's start it. By clicking on the start button, the action shows that you have started, and it is converted into stop button. Now port 80 shows that the web server is running on your local default port, that is port 80. Now opening a new tab and typing localhost will show you the index, that is htdocs folder. Here is the htdocs folder. Uh, this is the htdocs folder and we are accessing it, and this is called as index of Apache server. Here are already few files which I created earlier, but we will be using tutorials folder for this process, and I have already created one of the files, test.html. Please see it clearly that the extension of the file is .html, that is hypertext markup language. Now, as you guys can see on the screen that I have already written down few of the codes. I will be explaining you step by step what does that mean. Now in the first line you can see I have written doc type HTML. Doc type refers to document type, and this tells the browser that this is an HTML document. In the second line there is an opening HTML tag which tells the browser that now the codes below between the opening and closing brackets of HTML will be treated as HTML document. As you can see that there is also an opening and closing tag of body. This will be the part which will be visible on the internet with the help of a web browser. And there are few more tags which are used within the body part, and these are used for formatting the document according to the need, according to the view which you want. Now h1 is used for defining the headings, and a user can define 6 type of headings in his or her web document, starting from h1, the biggest size with bigger fonts, and up to the h6, which decreases gradually. And here is also one tag which I have used is p. P defines paragraph in a HTML document. Whatever you write between these tags will be treated as a paragraph, whether it is a line or bunch of lines. Now, after typing and saving this document as test.html within the htdocs folder, as you can see, I have saved this file test.html in examp htdocs oblique tutorials test.html. Now, we will be going and opening the web browser. I am using Mozilla Firefox, and in the Mozilla Firefox you need to type localhost. As you can see, I am again in the index of folder, that is htdocs folder, and I will be opening tutorials folder, which I have already shown you that I have saved this file within the tutorials folder inside htdocs. Now let's open the web browser and click on test.html file. After clicking that, you can see that the first line which is appearing is my name is Amit, and as you can see in the codes, my name is Amit is written down between h1 tags, that is heading 1 tags, and it is appearing a bit bigger in size, that is greater in font size. And the p tags, opening and closing tags of p, this is defining a paragraph, my first paragraph, and it is appearing in regular text format, that is 14 pixels. By default, the HTML keeps your font size the same as the system's font size, which you have already defined, and by default it is 14 pixels. This was the first web development tutorial, and thank you guys. I will be teaching you all the basics from starter to the expert level, and after the end of these tutorials of HTML5 development, you will be able to create a very beautiful and responsive and a really good website. And later on in other tutorials, I will be explaining you how to host a website and where to host a website. If you are a student, you will be able to host a website for free, and if you are a web developer, you will be able to host your website on a paid service for personal use. Thank you guys, and we will be seeing you in the next web development tutorial. Bye.